Mm.
What a way to
Disgusting,
start the
fellas.
stream. Right. Okay, so Cowboy, for a start, if you someone's seen me. For a start, if you want to watch the stream, go and watch the stream. If you're sat in voice with us, it's gonna be fucking cancer for you to listen to.
Yes. Are you removing me as GM in the game? Or should I just rejoin as player and...
Just rejoin as player. I don't give a shit. Okay, chat is open on my phone. Bam. Right, so would somebody? Yes, Cowboy. Click my name. Goes.
Okay, yeah.
Watch. Anyway, right. I'm gonna open. I should have done this beforehand, but I decided to.
Why do you have such shit on that just now?
I'm in a different internet downstairs.
Sure.
I have my own.
Lag. Oh god.
What?
Nothing.
I have my own internet upstairs. I have my own router with my own line.
The fuck is a router?
Fuck off.
Fuck off. Right, where are my players? My players are over here.
Not.
That is.
You don't
Okay.
understand. A router in America is something completely different.
A router in every other language is also something completely
A
different. from what you'd
router is
expect it
for
to be.
cutting holes in
Wood.
wood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck
Anyway,
off.
right. So, would somebody like to give me a recap of what happened on the last episode of Dragon Ball Z?
I always end up doing it. Someone else has to go this week.
Suppose I'm feeling better this week. I can do it if you want.
Yeah, go on then.
So last week on Dragon Ball Z, we flew on the back of some silver dragons into the mountains towards where the Everstorm was because they offered to introduce us. And we stopped off at one of the silver dragons like hideout places, and inside hideout, it turns out it was the same sort of arrangement as the cave where we fought the giant. So, it was this large open cavern with like a large circular disc on the bottom of it. And again, I managed to perceive that there was a very slight seam separating the disc from the rest of the room. So this time, after some hench rolls and some macho flexing, I managed to get a pitten in the crack and like offset the disc ever so slightly. And then the dragon got its claws in amongst the disc and we ripped it out essentially. Sort of brute forcing the mechanism into opening, and it opened, revealing a very large vertical shaft that went down for was like 9,000 feet straight down into the earth.
Indeed.
We climbed down the shaft and went exploring through the tunnels, and it just kept getting hotter and hotter. And we could see like an orange glow off in the distance, and we were just expecting like a magma flow. But when we went out, we found ourselves in a rather active and bustling dwarven lost city, essentially.
Was it lost though?
See, it was sealed off. I think. No, wait. Did they do excursions? They have other exits, right?
Yeah,
Yes, they have.
Yeah.
They
You
knew
couldn't
of.
get rid of this exit.
They only had one other exit available to them.
And now they have two.
Now they have two.
Yep. Which is like for a city is like absolutely.
So after a bit of a tense interaction, we were carted off and introduced to the monarch of the city. It was pretty chill dude. His name is Bio. I haven't saved his name. The monarch of the city. He was pretty chill. I suspected him of being an absolute and utter fucking psychopath, but turns out I may be wrong. But I don't know. Something's just not right about. I don't know. I don't trust Worf. I'm racist. Leave me alone.
You are right.
After introductions, we sort of managed to pass all that off, and we went through the whole just adventurers, just traveling through thing. And he's excellent, blah blah blah. I've not had visitors in so long, and they threw us a feast. And we went around. We got our hair did. We bought a bunch of stuff, sold a bunch of stuff. It was pretty much just a social session.
Oh my
Gar
god, magic.
Yeah, he got his magic bow repaired, so now it's actually magic. Gar managed to procure and forge some adamantine into a very basic dagger. So that's another.
It's
that's another
fucking
character
dope
development. It's pretty
as
cool.
well.
Pretty cool. I don't remember the rules for it. I think it's like a damage die larger, right?
It is a damage die larger, which for a dagger is.
So it's a D6. So it's pretty much a short sword.
It does insta crit against structures or objects because it's adamantine.
Yeah, but we still haven't determined whether or not I can sneak attack objects.
You can't.
It says on sneak attack creatures, but I would argue that I can sneak attack a rope.
You can't sneak attack a rope.
But the rope will never see it coming. It doesn't have a
That's
consciousness.
Accurate. However, it definitely won't be a
You'll never see it coming.
However, what else did I say? Oh yeah, it counts as magical, and has a plus
And for the
one
sake
as
of
if it were
resistances.
magical. However, it's
Yes.
not actually magical because
It's just a good dagger.
it's just a good dagger. So it is.
Was it +1 to hit and damage, or +1 just 1 to damage?
It acts as a plus one.
Okay.
So it
That's
is
fine.
plus one to hit and damage.
Okay, it didn't have an expanded crit range or anything, did it?
No.
Yeah, we're fine then. That's pretty much all that happened. And then we left to return on our adventures and vowed to open any more exits we found to their city.
Yep.
There was actually a discussion about the goblins that we've been running into constantly.
Yes, there
And
was.
what potentially their purpose was, and they didn't seem too happy that the goblins had been incurring on their territory. But after some reassurances and a bit of a wicked grin, I think they got the idea that the goblin population was on its way to being thinned.
Might actually get a quest from that, wouldn't hurt to get some rewards, No.
I'm sure
I'm
if
sure
you
if
were
there's a
to
beast.
bring some goblin asses, you'd be.
Yeah, you know what? This whole time I've been like, maybe I should cut goblin ears. Then I'm like, I don't want to spook people, so I'll not do that. But oh well.
I'm sure if you
And then yeah,
presented them
we-
with. Carry on.
on the way back out, the dwarves sort of followed us back up the shaft and repaired the elevator and the door mechanism. That led
Began
into-
repairs.
began repairs. I think he brought the rope all the way up for the elevator, though,
Yeah,
right?
he
Brought
did,
all the way
yes.
up with him.
And then
Hmm.
bashed a pulley in so he can drag more shit up.
Yeah, so like we can get up and down like simply enough. The
That
actual
is-
physical lift isn't there, but we can get up and down easy enough.
Yes, that was the that was the plan. Like, hey, look, there's now an easy way up and down. Like when you're playing
and
Assassin's
then
Creed, and something falls over. Oh look,
we ended the session there with the intent to move on. However,
So,
after some sudden realizations,
we
I
did
realised
spend
that's
the whole
necessary.
night there.
we did spend the whole night.
you spent
We
a
did spend the
day.
whole night.
So we maybe got more ideas in the day that we forgot to say.
Fluff it
Yes,
how
we
you
were in a
like.
bit of a rush to leave. Whatever. I
Uh,
want to buy a bow. I want to sell a bow. And I think we want to spend shitloads of money on hammers. Question
Okay,
mark?
so what you've done is you've got to the top and gone, okay, see you later. Oh shit, I need a thing,
I'll let
and then
it
you've gone
go on.
back.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, so you swan dive
Do
off
you
the edge
want-
of the hole.
should we buy just hammers and the bow right now, and then worry about
Why do you need so
maybe
many
the second
hammers?
bow?
Wait, I don't
We
know
don't
if we
need
the
that
hammers.
many hammers. We need like one hammer each.
The
Three
wait,
hammers.
wait. Oh, we do want the yeah, we do want shitloads of like hammers. Never mind. Yeah.
Why do you need? Why do we need shitloads? I don't understand.
Not
Look
not
at the-
actually like 100, but we need a couple of them.
Yeah.
So buy 2 hammers.
No, like
10.
a couple of them. Yeah, like 10.
Like 10? You need 10 hammers?
Well, he can
Might have
fucking make about 9 attacks.
You're gonna go up to a dwarf and be like, "I need 10 hammers." He's gonna be like, "What do you need 10 hammers for?"
No, he's not. He's gonna be like, okay, you got the money, I got the hammers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Who the fuck is gonna say no to? It's not as if they don't have the hammers laying around. It's dwarven
It's
say.
weird. It's weird. Who buys 10 hammers? It's
Oh,
like
they
going to
can.
Walmart. It's like going to Walmart buying the industrial-sized tub of Vaseline and 4 cucumbers.
Is it though?
The
I'm a
cashier
blacksmith.
is
I might
looking
break
at you
one.
funny.
Well, no.
They can.
If you're a smith, you need hammers.
They're only 2 GP.
That's
Yeah.
a lot for a hammer.
Yeah, it's a good fucking hammer.
Yeah.
It's a
Good ass
weapon
fucking hammer.
too.
Yeah. All right. Stop. Hammer time.
Regardless, what was the there was a markup on all the stuff we were buying in here, right?
Yeah. Everything costs 50% more.
50, so it's 150 for a
Wait,
combo.
no. 50% more.
It's 50%
Was it
more
50?
for everything in down here. Everything mithril is double price.
Okay.
I've also got all of the equipment. Like, I literally have all of the equipment to like set up a temporary smith shop if you want to buy raw materials instead.
Or if
We
you
wanna-
buy a
I
pick,
think we
you
want to
can go
get
and find
the one bow and the hammers, and then about the other potions and stuff and the other bow we'll worry about later.
Right. Can I? What is the selling price on things? How much am I getting for selling things down here? without any sort
50% of
shenanigans?
the value.
Just 50.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will.
I will
sell
allow
this
you to haggle with persuasion checks. DC
I'll
will be-
haggle.
No, something I'm into.
Okay. DC would have been substantial.
Fucking dwarves, did stubborn bastard. Sell a longbow, and I'll mark off the gold off of Hjalmar for the combo.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
I'm glad that you went up to do this. Because you
And
didn't
then-
take all of your gold with you. You took like no gold.
We took I took gems and stuff instead
Yeah.
of gold. For
And
reasons.
then like 10 hammers for
I just want to
30
be
gold.
clear. I'm staying up. I'm not going back down.
Oh, you're not going back.
I don't. No, I'm not going shopping with them.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye on her shit.
Okay, that's perfectly acceptable.
I mean, the dragons are still there, but I'm just gonna keep an eye on her shit
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
Not that I don't trust the dragons. I just wanna. I don't feel like going back down there. I feel like I've done everything I can do.
Okay.
Let me think. Attack decks. Yeah. I mean, you want to do the rest of the trade, Mike? I'm gonna set up all the shit for the bows.
Okay. Okay. I'll go to a guy and ask him for 10 hammers.
10 hammers.
Yes.
10
just-
hammers. 10
that's-
light hammers, please.
That's fine. He will tell you the price of.
Can I make a persuasion check to get one free for 10?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay. I don't have proficiency in anything, so persuasion. 18.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. Get 11 hammers for 30 GP. Honey, can you mark that down?
Your mic is super buzzy right now, Michael.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
Ooh. Who's the honey now? I'm.
No, you're
What do you
not
need,
there.
babe?
Cola, are you staying inside the cave? Are you venturing out? Just sort of poking your head out the door? Or sort
Oh, I have a lot more money. I left it up in the cave.
Yeah,
I have a
know.
lot more money.
I know, but are you doing
Put it
now?
on. Huh?
What are you doing now?
Oh, I don't know. Fucking meditating or some shit. I don't know.
You gonna go to the mouth of the cave at all?
I mean, I'll probably want to get some fresh air. Oh, I have my hunting. I can probably set up my hunting trap. Get
Yeah,
us, like,
sure.
in
You
here,
can
maybe.
you can do that.
Here, let
When you
me-
get to
let
the
me
mouth
do
of the
that.
cave, about 10 yards in, 10 yards from the mouth of the cave, you start seeing some snow.
Ooh, I like.
It's thin. It's only about like very patchy, but as it gets towards the entrance of the cave, getting deeper and deeper and deeper, deeper, and you've got about 3 feet snow outside, and it is.
I like it.
There's a bit of a brisk wind, about 10 degrees colder than it should be, and fuck me, is it snowing? Like, got fist-sized snowflakes coming down.
Okay.
I'm exaggerating, but it's large flakes of snow, and it's really snowing.
Can I still go set up my?
You can certainly try.
Can I look for? I rolled a 16. Can I look for fucking like deer tracks, elk tracks,
you rolled
moose
the
tracks?
You rolled the 16 for something else. You can roll it again if you like. That. Fucking dog.
Hello? How's my mic? Still shitty?
Hold on.
No, you're alright.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh wait, it's still there. That's kind of weird. Sounds as if you've got it in charging or some shit.
That is what it sounds like.
I've no idea.
Nah. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Is it really bad?
It's not
No, it's
that bad. As long as you go push to talk, you should be fine.
Okay.
Shut the fuck up, dog.
Mika, how much money did you need?
30 GP for the 11 hammers.
Okay, I'm marking it down.
Oh, so you've gone down there then?
No, he took it with him to go down there and buy the hammers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right.
He went to me before he went down there and was like, "I
This
need
is
30
fine.
gold
Yeah,
for
no, that's fine.
hammers,"
It's
and I
fine,
was
it's fine,
like,
it's fine,
"Whatever."
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I only
It's fine.
rolled an
It's
11.
fine. It's fine. Okay. You see.
Oh, I never bought my metal grapple hook, did I? Sad.
He did.
I didn't.
He didn't. I remember you talked about it.
Yeah, I didn't get it though.
Okay. So, Cola, on the surface of the snow, probably a little bit out, maybe 200 yards out, you see what look to be rabbit prints on the surface. Then,
Boing.
yeah, and then follow the tracks for a little bit. Then there are two lines running behind, and then the tiny little blood rabbit tracks.
Little lines.
Yeah, almost as if a bird's rear claws were dragged through the snow.
Oh, I see. Okay. That's fine. I'll still set my trap with the 16, right?
Okay.
That's what that was for.
Yeah, that's fine. Set your trap with the 6.
All right.
And you're going back. You doing anything
Yep.
about your tracks?
Nah.
So you've got.
I don't think I mean, these are not rock bird tracks. A rock is not eating rabbits.
No, this is like a buzz.
This is just like a hawk or something, right? Yeah. Like, I don't give a crap.
Okay. So boys, well, boy and girl. What? Are you finished?
Yeah, so.
Okay.
I come back with 11 hammers.
Holy
you like
shit! That crit does a lot of damage.
Hey, baby.
Okay. You're coming back up now, I'm assuming.
Yeah. How many hammers should I give you, Crow?
I've got. I just stole them on the horse, so somebody else carry them for now. Right now, I don't really have the weight space.
I don't know.
I need arrows as well. Do you have shitloads of arrows, don't you?
I have 40. If you get a quiver.
Got a quiver. The fuck did I do with my quiver? Oh god. Sure, I'll just dump the gold for a quiver. Whatever. Yeah, can you chuck me 20 arrows? Or I'll buy some. Don't worry about it. I'll just take money off. It's
Okay.
fine.
I'm putting
Okay.
11 hammers on Hjalmar.
You also bought some arrows. Mark off. Are they mithril tipped arrows just to take the piss?
No.
Or- Because adamantine arrows are.
Yes, I guessed. But no. Don't have the money to be spending. I mean, I know Cola does have the money to be spending on exactly that, but no.
Wait, what? What are we spending money on?
Exactly that.
I don't.
How much can you guys carry?
Yeah.
Not much more. We're trying to stay unencumbered now, right?
What movement are we trying to go with?
We can move it full move if we just like lumber up the horse with everything.
I don't think we have enough for the hammers. The hammers might have been a bad buy.
They only weigh £2 each, right?
2
We have
pounds each.
22
There's 11 of them.
Yeah, and Cola.
Yeah,
can
that's
carry, like,
22
a-
pounds.
Can Cola carry them?
And let me see what my full weight is once I pack all my shit up. Give me 1 second. Because I had dumped a bunch of
Cola
stuff in the
has
cave.
my Claymores kit as well. I'm gonna
I
need that
do.
back.
Maybe we
We'll
could
give
buy
it back
another
to you.
horse.
Is there much space left on the horse?
Shit all. There's
Stuffed
shit
on the
all.
horse.
The horse can take up to what, 360?
Yeah,
Yes.
and it has 377
Wait, I
with
thought it was
hammer.
480.
No, to not slow us down.
Okay, if I give Gar back his climber's kit, I can take 10 pounds.
So you can take.
We don't
You
have
can
enough.
take
Five
take
hammers.
one encumbrance thing, right? You're fast. You can take one level. of
Yeah, I
encumbrance.
can. Never mind then. What's the what would the next up be then? Is it 160 is my
Double it. It should be
level,
double it. So it'll be
double?
26, yeah.
so I can take another 160 is what you're saying.
Jeez, you were fucking fake. Yes.
Oh yeah. Am I giving you back your climber's kit then?
Yes.
Yeah, I've taken it.
Okay, I'm deleting it. And I'm at 148 pounds, so load me up, boys.
11 light hammers.
Oh, hey, Gar.
Yeah.
Could you make me like a sled and I'll pull it across the snow?
That's definitely something I could do if you want to spend some time with it. I'll do it.
Yeah, do that. Load up
Right.
a sled with hammers and shit, and I'll pull it.
It'll take
Yeah.
3 days.
3 days to make a sled.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, sure.
Unless you
With
want to make
all
a
of my-
shitty sled.
I mean, it's just like
I mean, it
it's
doesn't
just
make a very
like
good sled.
branches. Yeah, it just needs to be branches strapped to each other. You can use. Do we have any leather for you to tie it together with, or do we have to use rope?
No, but we've got fucking a bajillion bits of rope.
Yeah, I
Also-
have
Also,
I have a
you could-
length of rope you can have to use
You're,
for
you're
it.
right next to a dwarven city. You nails.
That's money.
That's like
Yeah, that's.
it's like 2 copper for 50.
It actually is about 2 copper for 50.
Yeah.
Go buy us some nails.
I'll tell you
then.
what, I will spend 8 copper and we'll just assume I get everything I need, like, fluff-wise to make this.
Yeah.
Yes, and it
Uh,
will. If you're making a shitty one, I'll let you do it in 2 days.
2 days
But
to
won't
make
the
a
dragon-
sled?
I mean it.
Okay,
That's.
if,
I
okay,
don't-
if you want it really
doesn't
shitty,
seem
you can
right.
do it in a day.
Yeah, but that's gonna fall apart when we put all the weight on it.
I think we should get it after we meet the giant.
The sled?
But we're moving through snow and on good terrain for a sled right now.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
means
This
we
would
can
be
pull,
perfect
like,
time for a
10
sled.
times the amount of weight if we have a sled.
Yeah, I can pull so much if we have a sled.
And then doubled because you count as one size larger.
Exactly.
Oh, it's not a fucking PHB sled, right? It's not a 300-pound massive construction of wood where we put people.
No,
in.
no, no. It's just like
Oh.
a flat, like, yeah. It's
Yeah,
just.
no, I'm just looking for like an equivalent gold cost so I can actually.
Oh, so if you're thinking, are you thinking like a pallet but with these on?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh fuck, yeah.
No, no, no. Just a flat.
you know, like a
flat.
you know, like a kid's sled that they go
Yeah,
on
yeah,
down
yeah.
a hill.
I mean, you can make
basically
one of those in 2
exactly
hours.
that.
That is exactly what I was
Exactly!
meaning.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
why I was like, wait, 3 days?
Yeah,
What?
to put one person on to go down a hill, that's fine. But if you want it like,
No, that's fine.
I
You
mean,
might
it's
be able
gonna
to
be
load the
like
packs on.
we want it to be like double as wide as a single person sled.
okay,
It doesn't even need to be that wide.
I mean, you're not gonna carry much on a fucking kid's sled.
Space-wise, we can carry enough. It's not as if we can't put like 11 hammers and like a crucible and some backpacks on it.
That's literally all I would allow, and you'd have to fucking strap the fuck.
Yeah, I've got plenty of rope.
I mean,
Can be. Yeah.
tell you what, right? You can make. It'll be. Let's say you can make one
I'm gonna show you a picture of exactly what I want him to make.
2 foot by 3 foot. And it can carry. Fuck. What's the weight limit on a regular sled?
Oh, a lot.
1/10 of that.
Corbin,
2/10.
I'm
Tell me what it
posting
is.
it into the woods. This is all I want from him, and then I'll pull it. Except I don't even need the back part because that's for someone to sit on.
Yeah, but that's like 10 inches by 2.
Right. It just needs to be wider than that so that it's properly can carry our shit.
This is fine. Yeah. Okay.
We have access to music. I will spend like 4 hours or something. I'll make a fucking sled.
Okay.
Just give us a weight capacity of the sled and a weight of the sled.
Okay. The sled
I
will
shall do
weigh.
this.
It's not going to be very heavy because construction. Fine.
Please.
Leave access.
Corbin,
Just let me think.
pretty
Fuck.
please, can we have a sheet for it?
Oh.
A sheet for the sled. It'll be easier if we just keep it tracked in like the features and trait box of the horse, and then
Okay, we'll do that.
and then I'll give you an effective weight of it versus your carrying capacity, and you can add that.
I'll just
Oh. Bloody McSled face.
nope. Too late.
Okay. It's gonna weigh.
So I'm gonna move the hammers to the sled.
It's gonna weigh 10 pounds,
Okay.
and it can carry 60 pounds.
Sled 10 LBS. Carry.
So
six-
total
60
weight.
pounds?
Yeah, that's about right. Wait, that's not about right. What?
Wait, what's that in kilos?
That's way small, dude.
30
That's less
kilos.
than a person.
30
I
kilos.
got 20.
If you're saying that this is a sled that can hold a single person, it should be
Yeah.
able to hold at least 100 pounds.
Yeah, okay, 100 pounds sounds fine.
Fine.
Yeah. I'm trying to think
Stop
about-
messing with it, Craw. I was typing stuff in and I deleted it off the thing.
I'm
The
trying to
fuck are
think
you
about it
talking
in
about?
fucking kilos and then convert it back.
Just started type you.
Use your words.
You deleted what I put in there. You're
Right.
still deleting what I'm putting in.
I'm not even touching anything, so you can
Who
just
is
like,
in the
check
features
that.
and traits right now? Then
of Hjalmar.
yes.
I have it highlighted, and I'm not even touching buttons.
Well, somebody keeps deleting everything I'm typing in that box.
There. There, look. At the top, you have a new handout.
We're putting it on Hjalmar's sheet. We just said
I don't
that.
give a shit.
I'm not using that. Go away!
It's 25 pounds.
Where do we put Hjalmar?
He's in the NPCs for some reason.
You could put it in the bio and info, not the.
No, it's easier to track. Fine.
I'm gonna put my big water skin on there too.
Okay.
What else needs to go on there?
Hjalmar's pretty over encumbered.
You still have.
Hey, move some
Just give me a
stuff to
sec.
the sled. I will kill you.
Still have 91 rations. That's.
I have
Mhm.
20 that I'm carrying. Hjalmar has another bajillion. 91.
91.
I'll move some to the sled.
Holy sh- Right,
We'll
who's pulling the
move-
sled?
Me. I am the mule. I am the mule.
Stuff that's on the sled counts as half weight versus your carrying capacity.
Cool.
Yeah.
But you need to
because-
incorporate the weight of the sled as well, which is an extra £5 on top of that. So
Right.
when
So
it's fully laden, it will be £55 that you'll be dragging.
okay. I think I might have just laid it. Whoa.
That's slightly more than full.
Slightly over. Okay. We'll down the rations to just 20. And so that makes that 40. Okay. All right.
65.
Any rations from the horse, so that puts that at 71. How's the horse looking now?
7. So if you add the sled to your sheet and give it a weight of 53 points.
53.5 pounds. Got it. Okay.
Right, we good?
Think so?
I'm now dragging a sled like an animal.
Do you really want to present yourself like that? If you're gonna go meet giants?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hey, it's practical. Fuck.
Yeah,
Also,
it's like a super good idea. Oh, hey, while you're making something, I had an idea. Could you make us snowshoes? Is that a thing?
We ignore difficult terrain anyway.
Oh. I just really liked the idea of cola and snowshoes.
It's,
My ranger sense just tells us that's the shallow bits of snow that we ignore.
mhm. Sure. It's snowy
Sled
rocks
through this.
still.
Yeah, I don't care.
This is fine.
Are you guys cold? Cola's like, it's nice and brisk out here. How are you guys feeling?
I have all of the layers.
Fair point. I need to put my warm clothes on.
Yeah, you do.
They're it's on the horse.
Ow.
Also the wind.
Wait, why wasn't I? God damn it!
Why weren't you what?
I had my winter blanket, warm clothes at 0. That was when I was in the dwarves, but now I need to.
The winter blanket's on the horse. That's why it's at 0. It's 5
okay.
pounds.
And also my warm clothes. I guess I need to put some stuff
Those.
away then.
There's also a dire wolf cloak on the horse if anyone wants some extra warmth. It's 2 pounds.
Can I put stuff on Hjalmar?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Okay,
Get shitloads. Got like £40 space.
I'll put some stuff.
Hey, Cookie, what the fuck do you want?
I'm gonna put something on him as well. So just give me. And go.
Alright, I'll be right back. My sheet's pretty much ready to go now.
Okay.
I just need 2 minutes.
Crow, did you
Yeah.
have warm clothes on Hjalmar as well?
Yeah, I took them off. I've tracked my stuff in like a little band of.
I think
space,
we had
so.
2, and you might have marked both of them down.
No, I only marked one off.
I don't.
You definitely had 2 sets of warm clothes because Gar had one
We
and
both had
Felix
some.
had the other.
Yeah, I only marked one off. See, I had them right underneath the girl's backpack heading. I have all of my stuff.
Am I
sorted.
blind?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty
No,
sure
there
I'm-
was another set of warm clothes literally at the top of the entire thing, which is no longer there. So maybe
Blame
deleted
Kate.
one off.
Gas backpack, water skin, crucible, shield.
Yeah, mine's was there. I've already marked them off.
Oh,
And
I
then
think
there
I
was
had.
another set of warm clothes, like above the oil at the very
That was
top.
probably
if you remember.
mine. So I took it.
Okay.
I'll just continue doing stuff.
Wow, you certainly have got some shit.
Yeah, I mean we're out in the fucking middle of nowhere. We need shit. Galwan has 1 GP on him. Galwan's about to have 26 GP on him. 26.
Oh, gold has weight.
Not much, but it has weight.
I mean, enough. Enough.
Right.
Why does Hjalmar have an AC of 10,000?
Don't remember. Am I paying price and a half for hours as well? Yeah.
Hmm?
Okay. So. One.
They're fucking good arrows. Are you buying a separate set of arrows?
I'm buying a set of arrows. Yeah.
Okay. Can you mark them as good arrows? Like dwarf arrows?
Good arrow. I'm done. I mean, I'm just gonna assume all the ones I fire are good arrows. Sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're different, so I was about to tell you how they're different.
Oh,
Dwarf arrows are different.
Are their constructions visibly different?
They are noticeably different, yes.
Being a proficient Fletcher, are they like what is the difference between this and another arrow?
They are, well, they are less likely to break. So instead of recovering half, you recover every 3 you fire. You recover, or sorry, for an extra. What did I say? Shit, I thought about this earlier. If you fire more than 4, you get 1 extra back. That meant a thing. I did some math, but I can't remember it.
So you get 3/4 of your arrows back?
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, that's what you're saying.
I think I just said. Yes.
1.5. Right. Don't know what the fuck I did with my old quiver. Sure.
anything else?
Right, we're waiting for Kate.
Is that the only difference?
Well, there's a visual difference.
Is that a difference I can replicate later? At a glance, do I reckon I could replicate it, or is it?
No, they're using a different kind of wood that you don't recognize.
Okay.
It's like super flexy.
While we're thinking about waiting on Caitlin, I'm going to take New Horizon, the Adamantine Dagger, put the tip against the ground, and just drag it along the ground and see what happens to the blade.
Nothing.
Excellent.
And you've left quite the gouge.
Oh wow, we could be doing with a mining pick. There's so much shit we could buy now that we've got dwarves here.
I did tell you like 3 minutes ago. Hey, maybe you should pick a pick.
Have a look. What's a mining pick?
They're quite heavy though, aren't they?
2 GP, £10 they weigh. Fuck hell.
Yeah.
Still got space.
Stick it on the sled.
Stick it on here, man.
I'm ready.
Hey!
I am exactly 1 pound off encumbrance.
Wait, aren't you fast
I'm
anyway?
quite a bit off. He's not fast now.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm normal fast.
Yeah, me and
Oh, no,
Helmar
you've
are
got
the
that.
only two.
You've got a combat maneuver thing, haven't you?
He's got the kitty cat dash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's only for combat. He can't move the next round, so it ends up evening out to be the same.
Okay. So, off you pop. While you've been doing all this shit, it's taken about half the day. So you've got a half day of travel, and it's a full day to the top. So you're gonna have to camp.
Okay.
So while you've been doing all your shit, the dwarves have been running up and down this rope. That's fine. You didn't get much water. They've just been bringing shit up. You imagine that what they're doing, setting things in this going at quite a rate.
Here's an idea for the party then.
Hmm.
If you want to waste even more time, I could assist with this repair and potentially garner some rewards, or we can
Nope.
just fucking move on. Okay.
Nah.
You'd be paid for skilled labor.
Not worth.
Nah.
You'd just be paid, not like a quest. Yeah, you just. And so in that case, you setting off now, or are you going to wait until?
Yeah, let's
So
just
it's
go
a
now.
2 days travel we've got, but
Yeah, let's
just
go
keep
now.
going.
Let's use the
Yes, you have a full 8 hours of travel.
For 4
We'll
hours.
travel.
Stop.
Yeah.
Then we can make it to the giants when it's still light, and we won't be interrupting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. We won't be getting there at the end of the day, so we'll still have movement left tomorrow. That's a good idea.
Okay, seems fair. So it's still the same day, so it's still snowing very heavily. It's bitterly cold, and a little bit windy. So you're sort of being blustered about on the side of this mountain, following the path up, led by Oris and Coranth. And you just make your way up, and it gets towards the end of the day. It's starting to get dark, and find a little bit where you imagine there was a rock slider quite a long time ago. Slightly covered bit inside of the mountain. Oris turns. Places end. Set up.
Sure.
Certainly.
Okay.
God, this is weird without music.
Oh shit! I knew there was something missing. Bam. There it is. Oh. Oh. Okay. And so you're getting yourselves set up for the night. Are you doing anything in particular? Oh, I made the assumption that you selected your hunting trap, Ola.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I did not say that out loud, but that was my intention. Yes, I did put it on the sled, so I guess I did technically collect it.
Okay, that's fine. There was nothing in it. It was only out there for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
So, what are we doing in our nightly routine?
Sleeping.
Not much.
Specific?
I'll go ahead and put the hunting trap up again.
Okay, survival roll, please.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, nope.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm doing? Here's what I'm doing. It's just a conversational thing. Whenever me and the kitty cat are awake at the same time, I am conversing about his peculiar style in combat and how he does these fancy maneuvers.
Okay.
Okay.
What mechanical point?
None.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll just say where to put your legs.
Maybe we spar a bit. Whatever. You know.
Yeah.
No one wants to spar with a cola.
Been there, done
That is true.
I mean, I did that. I almost killed you.
So, Cola and Felix watches pass 3 Gar. What's the end? Just before the sun about to crest the horizon. A little bit back down the path. Sorry, up. A little bit up the path, so the way you would. You see a shimmer of pale blue. Familiar female form. You look sad. Proud. See her, she reaches her hair up her eye. Blows you a kiss.
Excellent. No. Let it.
And morning comes. Further incident. Like your camp. Start making your way up.
How is my hunting trap? Anything overnight?
There we go. No.
Oh well.
So, play the next 4 hours up to. At the very peak. That blue isn't water.
I've used
Die.
this exact map and said that exact thing.
Yes. That blue is Guy.
Obviously.
And guys are coming up from here.
By the way, Colahan, I have no idea what we're gonna talk about, so you're gonna deal with the talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good.
And Gar is going to bite his lip and hold his thumbs behind his back. And attempt to say nothing.
Also, oh god, there's quite the party now, isn't there? These aren't coming up in Dragon, by the way.
As dragons?
Yeah, they're coming up as people. Wow. Wait, what's happening? I can't hear anyone.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
how about now?
hello?
You're a
There we
robot.
go. I moved us to the east. Are we good?
Oh, thank you. I was just
Oh,
about to do
God.
that myself. Yeah, I think we're better now.
I didn't hear anyone.
Yeah, no one said anything, I don't think.
I was talking.
No, I didn't hear
Um,
shit.
Okay, so as you make it to the top, Oris turns. Stay here.
Oh, God,
Yeah,
is it,
alright.
like, right there? Can we see him?
He's like not right there, but he's somewhere over there.
Okay.
Uh,
Are we
but-
in the eye of the storm here?
Yes. There is no weather here.
It's room temperature. It's the room temperature room.
Yeah. There is just 0 weather. And Oris goes off. What are you doing?
I'm just chatting with Current.
Ranth.
Yep.
I'm making sure the horse is in good health.
Watching with like buzzing with excitement.
20 days we've been out of town for.
You should know. Tracking that.
Yes, I'm saying we've been out of town for 20 days.
Oh, I thought you said how many days.
Oh, 19 and a half. Be 20. Set to 19 till we're
Back. Orog was actually leave.
I mean, I'm gonna leave my horse in the sled.
I'm staying with a horse.
Oh,
Me.
okay. So who's going?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Current's
And I
going
think-
as well, yeah?
Just me.
Just her?
Unless Felix is coming.
I'll come behind you. but,
Okay.
like, yeah. Like
Okay,
a good like
Current.
10 feet.
Ranth is gonna stay.
Okay.
I look
All right.
at-
Where is my
Oh.
token?
Do you know
There
what's
it
going
is.
on?
I have to
Whee!
rasp my voice up.
Whoa! What the fuck? Toolbar now. At the top of my screen, there is now a toolbar after I click
Oh,
on my character
yes.
token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
You're welcome.
All
Oh
right.
fuck! I haven't warmed my voice up, so I'm just gonna speak as.
Okay, I still have one more bite to eat of my food anyway.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Right, while she's chewing, Gar, what are you doing with the horse and Karanth?
Keeping the horse camp. That's literally all I'm doing.
Okay. The horse he's pretty chill. So, Ola, how do you greet Storm Giant? As you
Okay.
approach, he towers over you and is approximately
Cola is going to pull out her battle axe Ghost Slayer and have one hand on the handle and the other hand just behind the axe blade, so she doesn't look like
Right.
she's about to attack anybody with it.
Mhm.
And she's going to approach, like, not that close, like probably like 10, 20 feet away, and
Okay.
drop onto a knee and like present the battle axe out to him. And she's going to say, cousin, I am honored beyond words to be allowed to speak with you and to be stood in front of distant brethren. I hope that converse as equals despite my lowly stature compared to yours. I offer you Ghost Slayer. And since I was a young child, mean you no harm.
That is quite the offer. I don't think that weapon would be sufficient for me. I am somewhat larger than you. Hadn't noticed. You keep the weapon. I appreciate the sentiment. Now, how can I help you? What is it that
My companions and I have been roaming the forested lands beyond the mountains, and just recently have started to explore this mountainous region. We have done our fair share of and defending ourselves from the dangers that lie within. And because we are new to this mountainous region, and you are one of the most powerful beings within it, we were wondering if you could give us any information or advice on the creatures that inhabit this region, or any interesting or any points of interest that lay within.
This is all in Giant, by the way.
Oh, I'm speaking. I spoke in Giant. I forgot to mention that, but I presented myself in Giant.
Yeah, no, he's talking to you in Giant.
Yeah.
In the area, the only points of note are the cave halfway down my mountain and the peak of my mountain.
The what? Huh? What? Cut out.
The peak of my mountain, where you are stood, and the cave halfway down.
Okay.
Are the only point. I venture forth rarely, merely to hunt. There is no really of note. These are mountain ranges. In mountain ranges, the beasts expect.
We couldn't help but notice, it is rather hard to miss, that there appears to be a great flying creature
Ah, yeah.
which hunts in this land.
Ooh, it doesn't hunt here. They are somewhat oversized to navigate the intricate mountain range. They prefer to hunt on plains, pick off larger beasts. For example, cows, hippos, much larger things. I think I saw him with a whale once.
I see. Has the rock ever presented a danger to yourself or to your kin?
No, we trained them. We bred them. They were created by the giants. needed some. We needed something in the air when dragons and giants weren't exactly friends. So we took.
This is not a trained rock, though. It is a beast of the wild, and
It is.
surely
We. That one isn't one of the trained ones. The. There are no more domesticated ones, to my knowledge. This is as you say, a wild one. But I rather fancy my chances. You know what I mean.
that's fair. You are certainly the most capable warrior in this region.
That is
Ahem.
accurate. You're not there, Gar. You're not there.
I know.
He's like,
My
he's
ears
like
just bumping.
What are they speaking in?
giant. You understand giant, dude. It's fine.
Although the storm giant is speaking in a much more formal, more archaic form.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed that there's like, yeah, I'm talking like a redneck, and he's like in a British accent.
Yes, he's speaking like he was in a Shakespeare play.
I just appreciate that he's talking to me at all. Really, it's fine.
What was your
So
purpose? Surely this was not it. You could have got this information from anywhere. You have Oris here. She has been around longer than I.
oh, I'll give a little flourishy bow to Oris. Been immensely helpful and of the utmost kindness to us in our journey here. But you're correct. I had a more personal reason for wanting to speak to someone with whom I share, even distantly, any blood. I don't know what tribe I am from. I only recently learned that I was at all. I was hoping that you could give me any more information on my people and who I might be.
Come closer, let me see.
I will approach, and I'll like push back the dire cloak so he can see all my tattooy bits.
He comes down on one knee, examines you. His head is about the size of you, and he looks you over and these markings are sadly unfamiliar to me. They share some similarities with the tribe to the west, but I've not seen. I am sorry.
I thank you just even for looking, and
gives you a nod, stands back up again.
I do have perhaps one more small favor to ask. We are fairly far from any resources, and my companion back there, back to the horse and Gar, was wondering if you perhaps had any chain?
Chain?
Yeah, powerful chain that could withstand flapping of immense strength.
wish to take on the Rock?
Not today or tomorrow, but it is amongst our plans in this region. There are people who inhabit the plains, and the Rock does pose a threat to them, as well
The
as
Rock poses only threats. Wild animals roaming the plains. There is a natural circle of life. It rules us all. The men there. The men in their towns and their homes are they are safe. They needn't worry. They are little more than a single mouthful.
Their livestock and their livelihood are direct targets for the Rock. My companions and I are hunters. We are as much a part of the circle as the Rock is.
Except kill for money.
Personally, I kill for glory.
That is worse. I have no chain. I do not need such things. Have other ways.
Understood. Understood.
Or if you are set on your, might want to speak to them. They are well, they're dwarf.
Yeah. Yes. This is true. You mentioned.
In fact, the dwarves made this, and he pulls out a fucking enormous great broadsword with runes all up it. It's fucking gorgeous. And then
It's probably as tall as I am, right? Maybe
and the
taller.
rest, and puts it back.
Yeah.
It's a broadsword for a giant.
Yeah. All right. I am going to give him a bow, and I'm going to say one last thing. You mentioned that there is a cave on this mountain.
Yes.
Do we have your permission to explore it, or is it something that you would rather we avoided?
From what Horace here has told me, already found it.
Oh, that cave. Oh.
Yes, that cave.
Okay, never
one
mind.
with the
Fuck.
trapdoor to the Dwarven City. Horace looks up. You knew about that? Yes, of course I knew. Don't you pay attention to anything? And he shoots her a wink.
All right. Well, I think that about covers it. That's me saying that. Cola's not gonna say that to the giant. She's going to give him a deep bow, and she's going to say, "Thank you again for your time and for the help that you have provided. I do hope that my companions and I have permission to continue to explore this area. We intend no harm to any giant kin, except maybe a hill giant or two if they mess with us. But you know, it's a self-defense thing."
So
That was not self-defense, you lying sack of shit.
Fuck off.
The hill giant from the south that was living in the other cave. That was... I haven't seen him for a while. That was you.
Yes. Technically not self-defense, but in defense of civilians.
Yes, no, I was
who
going
again
to have to...
had their livestock and livelihoods
Yes,
endangered.
I saw what he was doing. I was thinking about going down there to fix him, but saved me the trouble. He was getting out of hand. Have my gratitude. It's unfortunate that you couldn't do it without violence, but they aren't the smartest of our kin.
He didn't really seem like he would be receptive to negotiations.
Did he have much chance?
Oh, is not going to answer that.
I see. Anyway, well, welcome. You are welcome to visit. Is rare yet visited. Horace here only comes over once a century or so.
I thank you.
terrible
That
friend.
is that is quite an honor, and as I said, we'll be in this area, so if I would quite enjoy that.
Would you be able to do something for me?
Yeah, of course.
I have found myself in for clothing for my offspring. I don't know if you know anything of our kind. It's quite rare. My mate has tasked me with this, and I must say I'm completely at a loss. I need hide, hard wearing, preferably leather of a reptile, and a lot of it. I would choice of an item from my hoard.
What the fuck kind of reptiles live in the mountains? Reptiles are cold-blooded.
They don't live in the mountains.
That was me thinking to myself. I didn't say what the
That's
fuck kind
fine.
of reptile to the giant. Jesus Christ.
They don't live in the mountains, which is why he can't get them, which is why he's sending you.
I see. Right now, and he can fuck right off.
I do not know the word, but it's in common crocodile. This would suffice.
Yeah, I mean, if you need me to kill something, I can kill things. It's what I do. I'll pat my battle axe and I'll say, as I said, I did pledge my axe to you, even if you don't take it. I would be happy to do you this service. It may be some time before we
have plenty of time.
Then I will keep this in mind to when we return to more favorable climate.
I do not know much of creatures. The tougher the hide, the better. So if you find some of Horace's more some of Horace's kin that are dramatically less shiny, shall we say.
How does she react?
Horace turns to you, or she gives him a bit of a look, and then turns to you and says, I don't want you to start a genocide on the chromatics, but there are a few that wouldn't necessarily be missed.
Are there a few that like the three of us can kill? Because I mean, we're kind of scared to go fight the Rock. Let's be perfectly honest.
I think you're perfectly well within your mind to be scared of the Rock, but I mean, I personally would be. I would approach it with trepidation. Now, some of the younger chromatic dragons, they would be perfectly sufficient for, I imagine.
Yes. A young one would be.
A young one or two would give you the sufficient material that you need.
Do you know where such?
I have no idea. Or if I knew where I could find a chromatic dragon, I'd be having me some lunch.
That's fair. That's fair. You're probably more dragons than I am. Gar, fucking stop. Mentally assaulting me with your.
I will say, however. Shut the fuck up, Charlie. I will say, however, metallic dragons are off the menu.
Oh, I don't think either myself nor any of my companions would be fool enough to kill any of your kind.
Felix does a small thumbs up.
Then, please, unless you have any more questions, myself and my this is where our paths. And then she gives a finger whistle, and Coranth dragons up and flies over and humans back down.
Okay, I put the dagger away.
Are we going, Mother? Just yet. Day at time. Fuck, what did I call it? Gorog. But it's been nice traveling with you.
I look at Cola.
Gorog turns down and says, I have enjoyed. I too hope.
Not making moves as if they're leaving, right?
Yeah.
No, they're making moves as if you're leaving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to interject anyway then.
I'm gonna go give Gar a dog. I miss you.
He says, I miss you. I miss you too, Felix.
Thanks. Okay.
Zip.
I'll give Horace a hug too.
She accepts it, but lightly. She ain't down for that shit.
I'm gonna hug
Gar.
me some dragon.
What are you doing?
Gar just
Coming
rolls
running
up.
like a ballistic fucking missile is what I'm doing.
You can't take on a storm giant, an ancient, and a young silver dragon.
Fucking watch me.
If he starts attacking, I'm just gonna run away, or kill him in show and give his corpse to the storm giant as a prize.
Yeah, well, you've already nearly killed him once.
There, I'm gonna sort of just give the giant the cold shoulder and turn to Coranth as he's back in human form, and I'll point to the sword I gave him. I'll say, make sure you take good care of that. Clean it.
Oh, I will. I
After it.
will. Every day, I'll polish it and sharpen it.
Don't sharpen it too much. Just keep it clean.
Yeah, I will.
I give him a slight nod on my head. I will turn my back on the giant and walk away back over to the horse.
That's. Does he not have?
I'm
any
gonna look
adders?
at the giant and just be like, I'm so sorry. He's a black.
As you start
he
walking
doesn't know
away,
any better.
he's gonna like pinch you up by the scruff of your
He's
neck.
gonna fucking try.
Oh,
I can test
God.
that. No, if he reaches for me, he's getting a dagger in the
I'm
hand.
fucking
no
kidding.
meme.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, please.
No. He'll look down at you, Cola.
You want to
and say,
stop that shit?
Oh God, Cola's
there.
just covering her eyes with her
It
hands.
didn't
She doesn't
happen.
see anything.
It didn't happen. That was Mimi.
Oh, good.
He's gonna look down at you and say, does he normally have any manners, or?
I'm gonna like shake my head and say no. He's a dick, basically.
I figured as much.
I had to kill him the other day. It was.
What?
I mean, just a little. He was making fun of me.
Yes, I can see why.
God, tell me this is all a giant.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now, I have a mate and a child to go.
I will fucking shoot you.
If you will be so kind as to take your leave, I go and stay.
Now he's shooting us?
Yes, he is.
Rude.
I give a courtesy bow. And
He gives you a nod of his head.
I'm going to bow again,
Yep.
thank him for his time, and then return to Gar and the Horde.
Okay, and Orison can't stay behind.
As we're leaving, I want to look over my shoulder at the giant, catch his eye.
Hmm?
And I give him a nod, and then we leave.
He gives you a wink.
I'm just cringing again, like, Gar!
we have a quest, guys. We have a fucking.
Why are you the
I
way
didn't
that you
understand
are?
the word that went on in there. If someone
Why
could
are you the way that
paraphrase-
you are, Gar?
The fuck is that supposed to mean, you racist bastard?
Chill, guys. Chill.
Yeah, does someone
One,
want to
oh, they're
paraphrase?
they're talking in their weird giant language. So,
Which is all
God forbid I respect what's going on between two giant kin. It's fine.
It's
Hey,
all
what did I
like
do to disrespect? I said goodbye to a friend, and now we're over here. What's the big deal?
I will give him a recap, except for the stuff that has to do with me, obviously.
Literally didn't listen, so you're gonna have to paraphrase.
Oh. Alright, so
and then
he doesn't
Corkin-
give a shit about the rock, so he doesn't really care and doesn't mind if we kill it, but also doesn't want to help us about it either. So that's out. He told us to go to the dwarves for chain, which is logical. He said there's not really anything else of interest in this area, like, but other than the cave that we already went in. We talked about the hill giant, and he was fine with that.
Damn quest.
Say fine.
Oh, and he wants us to kill lizards. So
Reptiles. He wants you to go and collect 10 reptile asses.
Oh, that's not. Did he say exact measurements?
No, he said enough to clothe a small giant.
I'm gonna assume 2 Karans.
Yes. That would
Two
two
be...
young dragons, probably
Uh-huh.
yes. I'm gonna say, yeah, he wants us to find lizard skins so he can make clothes for his son.
I will probably just point at the dragons at that point.
And I'm going to immediately say, I know what you're thinking, and the metallics are off limits.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So what now?
I guess we.
I
Go
guess
back
she'll
down
be
the
coming
mountain.
around the mountain.
Do we want to look anywhere else? I understand. One of our quest lines is gonna be going looking for a dragon now.
I put that in my sheet that we.
Here's a question for the GM.
Mm-hmm.
Can
She
I
did
do
it. She did,
a-
however. Hang on, let me
One at a time.
finish. I was in the middle of saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I will mention to him that Oris encouraged us to go find a chromatic dragon,
That's
but
not quite
that
what she said.
I mean, I feel like she did a little bit. But she has no idea where those would be.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Okay. Okay. She moves around. We haven't seen any sort of layer. GM, can I do an Assassin's Creed style ego vision from up here and get a lay of the surroundings?
Okay.
'Cause we're pretty fucking high up, right?
Mm-hmm. You won't get much detail.
That's fine.
Maybe a big tower in the distance.
Yeah, any structures is what I'm interested in most. If not, then interesting pieces of terrain.
Mm. I mean, you are looking through a storm.
Yes.
Okay. Roll. Perception.
What's the button? Perception.
Nice. Oh god, now I have to look at the map.
You know what we are looking for, or mentioned before? We need some griffins.
Okay.
Remember?
So to the south, all you see to the north is more snow and mountains.
Oh, I don't
No.
have my fucking book to do this. We'll put this here. Okay.
To the north, just some more of the same. Just snow-capped mountains. This is the tallest one. But that's all you see, and you see to the east, you see the coastline, and the same to the west.
Wait, coastline to the west?
It's a long way.
Well, yeah, but I can actually see the
We're really high up. It took us the whole day to get up this mountain.
At
Can
normal
I
speed.
breathe up here?
It's a bit hard.
Okay.
It's like you're. Yeah, it's mildly difficult, but not enough to make a difference. Due south, you see. You think you kind of maybe, possibly see this village past the trees. But even further south, you manage to see the tips of some mountains, but that's the absolute limit of what you can see. But that's it.
Yeah, I don't make out any like details in the very immediate surrounding area now. Just like I said, interesting
see-
structures, interesting terrain.
White.
Okay.
You see some trees and shit. And some white.
That's fine.
How long are you gonna look for?
Like not long. Like as she's describing it to me, I'm probably looking around.
Oh, so literally just a
Yeah.
panoramic view and then jump off.
Yep.
Okay, so you swan dive off the top of the mountain,
Land in some hay.
land in some hay, and
That's not how physics work. You're dead.
and immediately get chased by some guards who saw you fall in there.
Yeah.
You're being accosted by 12 guards who weren't there when you looked. What
Kill
do?
them all.
Oh, you're just going to stand there in the middle and counter all their attacks and kill them immediately while they all stand around watching?
No,
That's
this
fine.
is 5e. I've only got so many reactions on that. Yeah,
Okay,
but,
enough of the
like,
memes.
really, team. What is the plan?
Yeah, what do?
Just
Uh,
go
We're going
direction
back
she
down the
said.
mountain,
At this point, we
and
have no actual direction on where to go and what to do, so I think we just stumble around until we accidentally onto a path of action.
I don't give a fuck.
But like a main thing, if we wanna stay here in the north, right? We wanna stay here a little bit, but we should think of places where there are swamps, probably south.
Yeah, that's way south though.
Yeah,
That's Giga South.
that's
That's like Fantasy France South. Although Fantasy Somerset will probably have a couple.
yeah. Some bigger swamps.
If you want big swamps, you're gonna have to go to like.
Where are lizards gonna be?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Wait, but
You're after dragons.
can I roll a law check for dragons? Get what we
You-
got here.
Yeah.
I need to separate the craw from the gar. What am I rolling? Arcana, history.
History.
They're
Because you
both the
don't
same.
have anything in Arcana.
They are
You
both the same.
are incapable of rolling Arcana.
2. Never mind.
You've seen a dragon before.
Yeah, I've seen a dragon. Silver one up close.
2 of them.
Yeah, holy shit, 2? I didn't see the second one. Wait, there was 2? I thought it was the dragon that kidnapped the kid.
If we want to find a dragon, we should probably go to some city, maybe the dwarves, maybe they know of some dragon.
Fuck.
And
Must not matter.
Yeah, please don't.
we could ask the dwarves.
Just play you dwarf where the
Do
dragon.
I?
Yeah, ask a dwarf where the dragons are. Hmm.
No,
They
no, no, no.
already
But just
know.
about dragons. I'm sure that fucking city has a library.
You can certainly look.
My question actually was, would Cola at least know? And I suppose I could roll for this. I don't know what you want me to roll. That red is the most like famous type of chromatic dragon.
I will let you roll. Fuck. What would those be?
No intelligence skills, so just pick one. They're all the same. It's all a flat d20.
Okay, just roll a flat d20 then. Just roll straight.
Okay. Just a straight in check, folks. Here we go. Hey!
In. Okay.
I'm super smart.
Yeah. I'll say that you know. From stories you've heard in taverns,
Mhm.
the red ones are the most famous and breathe
Okay.
fire,
Yes.
and white ones are dumb as a bag of rocks and breathe ice.
Okay. However, I feel like since a silver dragon lives in this mountain range, there's no way a white dragon could be in this mountain range.
It's a big place.
I don't think it's that
It's
big.
not a
She's
big-
an ancient silver dragon. You don't
Yeah.
think that this whole mountain range is her territory and she would have killed the fuck out of every white dragon here?
Yeah, Cola's
Entire
talking
north of
sense.
Scotland.
Say again?
It's the entire north of Scotland. That's
Yes.
a big
Yes.
range.
It's an ancient silver dragon. She's huge and has enormous territory.
Yeah, you'd have to go to like Fantasy Greenland. Or Fantasy Norway.
Anyway, but based on my other knowledge, the dwarves who live in the lava mountain area might know something about a fire-breathing dragon.
They live
Literally underneath this territory.
literally underneath this mountain.
I mean, there might be other dwarves with other lava mountains.
You mean a volcano?
Yes, that's the word.
That's also the
No.
perfect spot for a red dragon.
Yes.
You know, if we do
It's
find
almost
like,
as if I'd thought of that and put a red dragon under a volcano somewhere in this world.
you know, if we do find a dragon book in a library, then you know, we might go looking for them. Maybe they're children. You know, dragons have children. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and if the dwarves have books on really ancient dragons, they probably have lots of children. right?
Aw.
Makes sense.
I mean, I still think that because dwarves are so long-lived, and because dwarves tend to live in mountains, that they would probably know more about dragons than we do.
Yeah. Well, as a collective
I
consciousness,
do not
yes.
think that there's any chance that there is a chromatic dragon in this mountain range whatsoever.
But I'm asking, is there any other reason we want to be here except the
In this
dragon?
map, the rocks and to explore. We know there's like so much abandoned stuff here. We know there
We're
was
still gonna
elf settlements
explore. We're
here.
not leaving. We're not leaving this area yet.
Okay.
I'm just saying that there's no way we're gonna find a chromatic dragon here. That's gonna be a much longer journey.
What are we gonna do then? Go back to the dwarves. Ask to see about their dragon knowledge. Try to kill a rock, which is a really bad idea when I'm thinking about it for 2 weeks. But it's a really bad idea. We should not do it.
Wait, what?
Attacking a rock.
I want to see its lair. I want to loot its lair.
Oh,
I really do.
we're definitely still gonna scout out the rock situation and see exactly how difficult this might end up
Yeah,
being.
Especially now he's said it won't hunt in mountainous terrain, even though it lives in mountainous terrain, and it ignores small targets. We should be able to just wander around and be okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I personally.
Like, if worst comes to worst, if we get into trees, it physically cannot get to us. So
Well,
we can just
technically, it
stand
could
there
just-
flipping it off.
You could just fucking do a wing slice and just take half of a forest down.
I mean, if we are doing rules as written, in fact, rules as intended, it certainly cannot, because trees have a lot of HP.
Uh-huh. I had to look this up. They do.
Like, a lot. Like, a foot thick piece of wood has, like, something stupid, like 50 HP.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this morning Fight Club had a problem with that.
Yeah, where is it? DMG somewhere.
DMG, yeah. Objects, it's way down below building monsters, I believe.
Ba, 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 ba.
But you get the idea, like, if we need to hide from it / run from it,
Yeah.
it won't be an issue. We can move about safely enough.
Is there anything up beside
That plus, I
rock?
really want to be in this snowy terrain when I hit level 8 for level 7. 8? 8. 7? 7 for reasons.
I need to go south when we hit level 7.
What's south?
Yeah, to the monastery.
Oh, you want to take a level in monk, right?
Yeah.
Shit. I suppose mine's could
Unless
be
there's a
delayed until, like,
monastery, unless we find a dramatic monastery somewhere in this mountain range.
Did the
I mean,
dwarves
fucking
have
might be.
dwarves?
Corbin.
Might have one.
Find a spiritual race of people. If there's elves here, they might have one. There's evidence of elves.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
It's a little off, okay. Let's.
Do you remember what the dwarves told you about the elves?
They're all dead.
Yeah. The dwarves don't know fucking everything. That plus there may be remains of elves, and if we walk into the remains of an elven monastery and there's like holy texts and, you know, martial arts books, and
And a 600-year-old elf?
there very well may be. You get the idea, like, right now, we have quests, but we have no paths to said quests, so it's just kind of a derp around until we accidentally enter them. Like, we don't have enough
Yes, sir.
information about the world at large to make educated
Well,
decisions.
that's the whole point. We're just gonna... We're exploring. That's the goal.
Yeah, so we just stick to the original idea, head in the direction of the rock, maybe not even scout out its
Yeah,
head in the
I
direction of it
mean-
and set up a camp.
Yes, that is the plan.
Right
That
now,
plan has not changed. Not changed at all.
We want change first.
Which one of you is the GM in this?
Corbin.
Corbin. So we can stop off at the dwarves if you want to ask questions. That's completely fine by me.
I don't want
have
to do
them-
that. I don't want to do that right now. It's
It's on the way back
it's
down
in
at the mountain, though.
it's in the quest journal. We'll get to it eventually.
The stopping down at the dwarves. It's literally on the way down the mountain, though.
Yes. It's the only way down as well.
But we're going to walk past it.
I
You
mean,
literally have to
yeah.
go there.
All
mean-
right, sure.
It's a day down the mountain.
It makes sense as a safe place to stop.
Mm-hmm. It also could serve as a quest hub. You haven't
Certainly
asked
could.
around.
Like if we're looking for this dwarven place is a potential very safe zone. Like maybe if we just explore their hallways for like where's the other exit? Can we just
Also-
travel through there safely and go out their other exit and appear somewhere else in the mountains?
Also, you roll me. Ooh, what would it be? Shit. Roll me straight wisdom crawl.
14.
Okay. You got the feeling that not even the king knew exactly how far the tunnels and mines and things.
Okay,
extended.
that is one thing, and then there's the meta thing where holy fucking shit, it's a dwarven city. There is no way in hell they did not dig too greedily and too deeply. That goes further than they're aware of.
Saying that, we don't know.
It might be.
Yeah.
Dwarves! Get me on. I spent most of my adult life with dwarves.
Fair.
Have you met a dwarf?
Fair.
They're always drunk and always wanting money and gold and metals and
Also,
opening hell portals by accident.
Also, they might be in the process of digging too deep. This is
That's also true. The trope of dwarves all having done so in the past might not apply. We might be in that time.
you might be
period.
in the past.
Either way,
Yeah,
if it's it's a really good point that this is a potential like sanctuary for us. We can use this as the area where we explore this terrain from, rather than going and making our own shelter. Because if we have access to this, then we can stop spending money on supplies and stuff, and
Yeah.
literally, like, I have access to every workshop and tool I could ever need here to make us anything we could ever
Getting
want.
Wait. So what? Hang on. So now you just want us to hang out with the dwarves?
No,
used
not
to
hang
this.
out with the dwarfs. Use it as a sanctuary. Like if we're going to be making like a cabin or something in the woods elsewhere, then we're going to be ranging out from there and going back to there. If we use the dwarf tunnels as a place, we've got the multiple exits from those dwarf tunnels as points to stop at and range from, and always have a safe, like an actual sanctuary to retreat into if the weather changes, if we get chased by something.
It's almost,
And it's a
almost
a
like
quest hub.
the. Remember in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, went into the
didn't play.
sewers,
didn't-
past travel points.
maybe. I'm not looking to hang out with the dwarfs. I want to spend time just in the fucking wilds, but the point is, we're going to be setting up a safe zone regardless. We could do it out in the wilds, or we could do it at the exit points to this dwarven place and be rewarded for finding more exit points for them.
I'm
Indeed.
fine with that.
Like, if anyone disagrees, then I'll just put my hands up and say, let's go do whatever then.
Corbin, read your messages.
I'm totally fine with having the dwarves as our stronghold. Okay.
So what are you proposing? That we like go buy a house in the dwarven city?
No, not even close. We'd literally just use it as somewhere we travel through. So say we use this exit on the mountain as an entrance to the dwarf place. We travel through their city. We go out the other exit they know of, set up camp out there, and range from there and explore around there. And then we've got an actual set place to return to, and we have access to resources that we can purchase from other people. We just stay disassociated from them because I don't want to get involved in all of that. Essentially, what we're doing is moving our home base from that town we moved from before to the dwarf place and then not moving too far away from it.
I'm
Opinion?
fine with that. You know, that says that sounds good to me. You know, I'll just bash my head on tunnels a lot.
Do we remember which direction the rock was?
The rock is to the west. I think it's like direct west of where we are. I never got a much chance to see how far we had went north at this point, but I think it's about direct west from here. And we could speak to the dwarves and ask if they have any exits in that direction that are blocked up, and go unblock them for them while we're over.
How would we do that?
Unblock them? We
Yeah.
know how the mechanism works now, so it would just take
Yeah,
time
we
to
can-
unblock it.
We can do that.
You,
The dwarf.
We know those buttons to unlock
you know
them.
there's a button. You don't know how the mechanism works. You just fucking smashed it.
I know there is a button to press it to open it.
Yeah.
I can figure out the mechanism. It's not the biggest deal. I might not need to know the intricacies of it. I know I have to find a button in there and press it.
Yeah,
Are
okay.
you? Okay. Do wanna? So let's go to the dwarves, get info, and then start heading west.
Yeah.
So what info do we need? What are we going in there for?
I just
Chromatics?
just information on dragons,
Dragons,
chromatics.
rocks.
Monasteries? The
Oh
rock?
yeah, that too. Dwarves are religious. They might have a monastery.
They might.
Dragons, rock, monastery. Is that it?
I think so.
Yeah.
We don't want to buy anything else, do we? Do we want to buy chain?
Do we need it?
Only if we're going to fight the rock.
Are we?
I don't know. Are we? You said it's a bad idea now. I mean, it was always a bad idea, but
Yeah. But like looking at it, the calm mind. Unless we, get the same trick on it as we did the giant. I'm not seeing us beating it in a fair fight.
oh, the fights are
Like-
never going to be fair. If we're ever fighting something in a fair fight, we're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I'm just feeling, can we get the rod cheat on it? Technically, it's not a cheat. It's a rod scheme.
A rod meme it.
Rod meme it, yes.
I mean, I don't see why not. But depend on the circumstance. The same way, same with the giant. We waited until the circumstances were ideal before we engaged.
Yeah.
We would not do it unless we were sure we could win.
Makes sense.
But regardless, it's probably got some dank lutations inside its cave, and I'm pretty sure me or Felix can just walk in there and walk back out.
Sure.
The potential for more magic items is high. I like this. Crawl likes this. Carl's not a fan. Crawl likes this. The more I can arm you guys, the better. The more people I've got to hide behind.
On the subject of having people to hide behind. Give me a second. Yen, I'm gonna have to mute you
Huh?
for. Okay,
Server deafened. On
I
that.
think you mean deafen.
whatever. Yen has asked if he could join the game. I like the dynamic I
No.
have with 3,
Same.
and he has previously baked on me.
Yes.
The
I like your
answer
three.
is
I think
no.
we're too deep in at this point.
Yeah, that's what I
Really?
thought. Okay, I thought I'd broach the subject to you anyway. But
There are a few people I think we could comfortably add at this point.
and I can't think of any.
I can think of one, but he's in all of my other games, so he can fuck off.
Is it Jimmy?
Yes.
Is it- oh. I thought you were gonna say Costa for a second there.
Oh God, no.
No.
Okay. And you're back in the room.
Hi.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. All right. We're heading down the dwarf hole. The dwarf hole.
It's gonna take us like some time.
It's gonna take us like 2 days, I think.
We still have half the day.
Halfway back down the mountain, rest, and then halfway again to the dwarf place. Then the other half day decking around in the city getting information.
Yeah, and then next day, heading west.
Okay. So we want to find out where the exit that they know about now is, and we want to maybe procure a map of exits that they have documented to see if we can find them on the surface side for them, right?
Wait a minute,
Sure.
do we even make it there? Do we get
Even-
attacked?
Oh, that's fair.
What?
Do we get
Like,
slowed?
do we get got between?
Oh, I don't know. That's Corbin's job.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm trying to do a thing. Right, you're leaving and going down. You need some rolls. You are fine. Make it there, and you are back at the cave with nothings.
Is the door open?
The door is being opened and closed.
Oh, so so they're still here. Okay,
They're
that's fine.
testing it.
Then I guess we just sort of give them a wave and. How do we get the horse down?
Isn't
That's
there
a
a cart?
great-
Did you say that out loud?
Yes. Wait,
Okay.
no, probably not.
Probably to the party.
Yeah, to
I
the
mean,
party.
I would. I'll
Just like,
say it
shit,
out
if we're going
loud.
down there and coming out the other side, how do we get the horse down?
Can't the elevator carry the horse down?
There is
Is it not like
one,
a?
But
it-
if you ask them, they might be able to make some sort of sling.
Could they not do like a? I feel like that would be traumatic for my buddy.
Can we just like have him here with some hay?
No.
I mean, you need.
But we
A
want to take him
bear
with us,
could-
right? If we're going out the other exit, Belle's not going to come in here with all these.
The
dwarf
fucking
talking about-
mountain.
Yeah, no. If a bear came in, it would be either chased off or.
Yeah, all the dwarves are like right here.
And
We
there is
still we need the horse
Yeah.
because we're gonna go to the
Yeah.
other side of the whatevers.
There were guards posted at the entrance. They let you in. They know who you are. They've been told. But there were guards at the cave.
Yeah, but we still need to get the horse down
That's fine.
regardless.
That's fine.
Yeah, just bring it up.
You're the guy with tools. You get
They've
it.
probably got stuff. I mean, they're lifting fucking cargo up and down this thing.
Oh
They're probably-
yeah, there's shit all over the place. There's a platform. There's a basket. There's a net. At the moment, there's
Okay.
a dude in a harness, sort of hoisting himself up.
The other thing is that we have this sled now, and could we pay to get actual runners put on it so it could be all terrain?
I figured you'd put like skis on it.
It would need
Eventually.
metal on the bottom of the skis though, right? To not.
We have time
Right,
now.
right.
Could we
So
get,
it would
like,
be all terrain.
a
That's
sled
what.
now? Like an actually good sled.
If you want to spend time, then yes.
We have time. That's
We
like
do have
one of
time now. Well, not limited by having to pay the dragon or having to go see the giant.
Uh huh.
I'm eager to not spend too much time doing nothing.
Yeah.
It's just if we do want change, change, then we might want a good sled.
Yeah. Yeah, probably actually. There has to be something we can put. Oh, can we get a cart instead?
Yeah, you can buy one.
I mean, we could buy a cart, but that's not really all terrain. Carts can't.
carts are
True.
bad in forest. So are sleds.
Yes, they are.
Well, mine is just a little sled that I pull behind me. It's not exactly like.
Mounts and vehicles. Like an actual sled. There's the big sled. Like if we get one of those, the draft horse could pull it.
Right.
We could put literally everything in it.
Yeah. And then some more of everything.
Grainy, is it?
It weighs 300 pounds, so it would take up 100. The sled itself would take up 150 of his carrying capacity.
Doesn't
But
the
then
sled
every-
itself like more than half it, like fifth or something?
No, it's just a half. It's
Yeah.
I think.
Where are the... Oh, it's probably PHP.
Oh,
yes,
holy
I'm
shit!
about
No,
to go look
yes.
at
Hang on, I was wrong. Players' rules are different than beasts of burden. Beasts of burden can move 5 times their carrying capacity using a vehicle. Holy shit! Does that mean the
Wait,
dragon
wait,
using a
so-
vehicle Cola could pull 5 times rather than
Oh,
double?
the sled?
Ola isn't a pack animal.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
it's the example here is given as an animal, but it's pulling a thing. So it says an animal pulling a carriage, cart, chariot, sled, or wagon can move up to 5 times its base carrying capacity, including the weight of the vehicle. If multiple animals pull the same vehicle, they add their carrying capacity together. These obviously don't detail players because players don't normally pull wagons.
But we're not normal players. We would have a cleric or a healer if we were normal players.
I'm a healer.
That weighs 300 pounds.
Yeah, but it would weigh technically a fifth of that versus normal carrying capacity.